Hi, welcome to our meditation and mindfulness session today. My name is Skyla Ramirez. Today, our meditation is going to focus on connecting specific energetic points in the body to the heart or to the center of the chest. These points in yoga are called bandhas or locks. There are places that can open and close to either preserve energy in your body or to release. So basically, we're just tying into some energetic exchanges of give and take. And this is part of being able to let go of any possible emotions, stress, or even just past traumas that might be dormant in the body, things that we're not even aware of. We're going to allow those energetic points, those locks, opening to release or to let go of anything that could be stealing our sense of peace. And then we're going to work on moving through those points to renew those energetic reserves. So to get started, you can be seated in a chair, on the floor, or even lying down in any comfortable position. And as we get comfortable, no matter where we choose to be, we just want to be sure that the chin is down as if you were going to have an egg roll off your head. So if you're lying down, you may even want to touch your head and bring it in a little bit. And we're avoiding any bearing down of the chin to the chest, but rather we're just attempting to lengthen the back of the neck so that we can open up the vertebra, open up the spine, and hopefully make some space so that any electrical currents or any energy that moves from your brain to your body, it's going to have a nice open pathway to move so that the mind can communicate with the body. We're going to bridge the two with the breath. So as we come into that position with the back of the neck soft and the body in the most comfortable place possible, knowing that you can always bring it back to the breath. As long as we're breathing, we're meditating. So at any time, if your mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Find your next inhale. Now, while you're here, let's notice the inhale. Breathe in through the nose as much as possible. And just notice, where is the breath going all on its own? So sometimes we're able to keep track of that breath based on how it feels. Maybe we notice that the air is a little cooler than our bodies. So as we inhale, there might be this sensation of coolness that we're able to follow through the nasal passages, down the back of your throat, maybe even behind the heart. And you may notice that that breath could go back into your shoulders. It might stay up in the chest. It might go down into your belly. At some point, we may not feel the breath. We may not notice that coolness anymore as our body warms the air from the outside in. The other way to notice the breath is to notice, how is the body responding to the breath? So as we inhale, naturally, we are bringing in a bit of volume with the breath, and this is going to cause parts of the body to expand. So we might have sensations that tell us of that intimate expansion with the breath from the inside out. So you might actually feel your lungs expanding. You might actually feel the armpits moving. You may actually feel a little bit of pressure in the abdomen or the low back. And then if you have your hands on your belly or chest, you may even feel the stomach rising or the chest rising with this. So just noticing in the next 5 to 10 quiet moments, where is the breath going? Feel for the breath. And at any point when you lose that temperature of the air, when you lose that sensation of that cool breath from the outside in, notice that the body picks up where your internal awareness leaves off. So we're going to trace the path of the breath through the nose for as long as possible. Then we're going to shift our awareness to our body's intelligence, noticing how the body moves in response to the breath. Let's try that for the next 5 to 10 breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale from your throat, keeping the jaw relaxed. Let's take a moment to shape the breath so that we're able to fill the lungs in such a way where we notice that we feel satisfied with the breath. As you inhale, encourage the breath to fill your lower belly and your lower stomach first. Then let that breath rise up, maybe just 2 inches above your belly button. And if the breath wants to come up a little higher, maybe instead encourage that breath to stretch out to the sides of your body instead of coming up higher. We're going to attempt to maintain some stillness in the heart space. Inhaling in through the nose, down into the belly. Feel the breath come up, maybe just 2 inches above your belly button. And then notice if you're able to flare out your bottom ribs, flare out at the waistline, expand your low back with the breath. Keeping that breath as low in the body as possible, allowing the breath itself to cleanse out any residual or stale energy, and also helping with movement of the organs, massaging the energies that are responsible for self discipline, ambition, endurance. Allowing the breath to stay low and just trusting that the body is going to keep this memory of the breath low in the body. Let's shift our awareness into the soles of the feet. Pada Bandha, the foot lock. Perhaps even imagine that you can physically sense a warm gold ball of light in the center of both feet. First, notice your left foot. Maybe wiggle the toes a little bit to bring more awareness, more sensation to that left foot. You might even want to press into the heel or push through the heel a little bit. Then find that space in the sole of the foot between your toes and heels. This center point. As you inhale, breathe in warm energy through that single sole of the foot. Seeing, sensing a presence of this warm gold energy in the very center of your left foot. Shift your awareness to the right, becoming aware of the center of the right foot. Maybe wiggle your toes a little bit, drawing a little more awareness and circulation into the foot, and maybe push through the heel or let that heel move a little bit. Becoming aware of the very center point of the sole of the foot between your right toes and heel. Awareness of a warm gold light and energy. When you inhale, we draw heat in through the center sole of the right foot. Just focusing on the heat. Thinking about that warm energy in the soles of both feet. Noticing if your mind naturally gravitates more to the left or the right. Just noticing and letting it go, letting go of any judgment. Breathing warm awareness into the soles of the feet. Affirm to yourself with this awareness of active energy in the soles of the feet. I am confident. I am confident in each step that I take towards my goals. I am confident in each step that I take towards my goals. You can always personalize this while focusing on that warm energy in the feet. I am confident in my ability to, and then maybe fill in the blank for yourself today. If you're noticing any resistance in that statement, you could always shift it to, I am willing to feel confident in my ability to, and perhaps state whatever it is that you're wanting to resolve in this day, in this week, or in the next month. Simply affirming the resolution that comes with having completed your goals, following your truth. Let's bring awareness now into the palms of the hands. And your hands may be out beside you, palms up or down. They could be touching the body. At this point, if you notice you want to reposition the hands and maybe bring more comfort to your shoulders and chest, you can go ahead and do so. Let's bring awareness to the left hand first. We may even want to wiggle the fingers, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, maybe even roll the wrist a little bit. As we open up these energy channels in the hand, breathing warm awareness into the very center palm of your left hand. Visualizing and sensing the presence of a warm gold light. This energy can sometimes feel a little heavy in the palms of the hands. So it might feel like you are perhaps holding a warm energy, like holding warm honey or holding warm molasses. It's a warm yet fluid energy. It moves. Breathe that warm awareness into the palm of the left hand. Let's shift our awareness into the right hand now. Unlocking different energy channels, we may want to wiggle all the fingers. Move the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. And now maybe roll out the wrist a little bit. Opening up all these energy channels, all these wheels of energy in the hand and the wrist. We become aware of a warm orb of light, a light that has a little bit of weight to it, and yet we might feel it spinning or oozing into the palm of the right hand. Inhale, that warm awareness is absorbed into the palm of the right hand. Now bring awareness to the palms of both hands, sensing warm energy in the palms of your hands. We may notice that the energy feels a little warmer or even a little heavier on one side of the body. Simply noticing, letting go of any judgment. Just notice. Now bring awareness to the crown of your head, absorbing through the crown of the head warm gold light. Perhaps even softening the eyebrows, feeling that the inner ears relax, the edges of the mouth relax, your hairline relaxes, base of the skull is open to release tension. The body is open to absorb this warm gold energy through the crown of the head into the head and the mind space. Again, this energy might be a little heavy It's also fluid. So as we inhale, it's this sensation of a warm absorption and an oozing of energy into the body. Now let's become aware of all of these points of light, these points of energy, soles of the feet, palms of the hands, and the crown of the head. As we inhale, we absorb warm gold energy through all of these points, crown of the head, both palms and both soles. And as we inhale, maybe we sense or even see this light, all of these energies moving and converging directly in a point 2 inches above your belly button. We might even pause for a moment, take notice of that point 2 inches above the belly button, between the stomach itself and the spine, moving into the solar plexus. This energy is represented by fire. It is the catalyst to change. It incinerates old thoughts, old beliefs, old memories, stress and tension that might be hiding in us. Identifying that point between your body and the spine, 2 inches above the belly button. Inhale in through the head, the hands, and the feet. Feeling as those energies enter the body and converge at this single point. As you exhale, releasing light out from the gut, out from the belly. Inhaling in through these 5 unique points to your solar plexus, to that navel region, filling the navel like a reservoir. It fills from these 5 streams of energy, inflating the abdomen, the low back, and the ribs. And then exhale, release that energy out. See it leave, or maybe even feel a warm light moving out from your gut. Let's try this for just about 5 quiet breaths, breathing in through the 5 points and breathing out from the gut. We may continue to hold on to the visualization of the light, the convergence of these 5 points of light, creating a 5-pointed star. And then the visualization or the sensation of heat in the belly and releasing that heat. In closing our meditation, we affirm, it is safe for me to let go. It is safe for me to make space. I am open with this new space to receive new information, new perceptions, new opinions, and new ideas. Feel the stomach muscles softening. Feel your shoulders softening, elbows and hands. Soften through your low back, knees, and ankles. Allowing the whole body soften. As we move through the day, we're going to move with a little bit of lightness, a sense of buoyancy, knowing that you have the ability to rise above it all and float effortlessly through this day. From here, we can draw in a deep, unifying breath and then let it go with a little sigh. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.